Large caps, mid caps, small caps. As investors, we often have this conundrum about which category of stocks to invest in. But here's a mutual fund category that actually invests in all of them, and that is the multi-cap fund. Today, that's what we're going to talk about. And for that, I have with me Devinder Singhal, the Executive Vice President with Kotak Mutual Fund. Devinder, thanks so much for joining us. Let's first start by giving all of our viewers an introduction into this fund category, the multi-cap fund category.
Hi. So, multi-cap as a category is a category whereby you have to have a minimum of 25% each in small caps, mid caps, and large caps. The balance 25% is at the fund manager's discretion and can go into small caps, mid caps, or large caps. So, a minimum of 25% and a maximum of 50% in each of these categories is what a multi-cap fund can invest in.
Let's specifically talk now about the Kotak Multicap Fund. What's the distinguishing factor about Kotak's fund?
The distinguishing factor here is that we use a model which tells us when to go overweight mid caps and small caps. So the model tells us that what is the time or what is the probability of mid caps and small caps outperforming the large caps, and that is when the model says that you go aggressively into mid and small caps, or basically to increase your weights in mid and small caps accordingly.
So, considering the characteristics of the fund, who is it suitable for, and what kind of investors should consider adding this fund in their portfolio?
So, anybody who is looking for long-term wealth generation and is looking at a structured path that, you want to have participation in all the market caps in the market, but you don't want to go aggressively in any of the market caps. This is a perfect category to be in. So rather than going 0 to 100% in any of these categories, you have a range of 25 to 50% in each of the market caps where you can go through. And as we've seen that most of the market caps move over a longer period in tandem, but if you can time it in favor of the investors, that can actually add value to the overall return for the investors therein. So anybody who is looking for long-term capital appreciation and is wanting to have an exposure to all the market caps in the market, albeit in a defined manner, multi-cap is an excellent category to be in.
So the fund definitely takes away the hassle of deciding how to allocate your money across different market capitalizations. Devinder, thank you so much for joining us. Well, here's a fund that does the job of allocating our money across different market capitalizations, the Kotak Multicap Fund. We'll be back with more such interesting fund insights right here on Kotak Mutual Fund.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.